What is going on, guys? I'm Director Nat, back for another reaction, and today we're checking out The Owl House Season 2, Episode 7. I'm once again rocking my Bad Girl Coven shirt. I'm also trying a slightly different mic setup, so hopefully you can see more of it. I guess this is also appropriate since apparently this is going to be an Ida episode. I believe it's called Ida's Reckoning, and it had a thumbnail of a young Ida, so I guess we're going to be getting a flashback. It may even be about a love interest or like an ex-boyfriend for Ida or something. Either way, I'm excited to get into this because if you've been watching my Owl House reactions, you know that I've absolutely been loving this season. Each episode has just been so great, and like they keep topping themselves with each one, like just bringing something new to the table and just like being really satisfying every week. Last episode, we got to see Luz and the Golden Guard team up. We got to learn more about him and his relationship to Bellos. We got a glimpse of what Bellos is planning with the other Coven heads and a little more into his backstory. So this season has just been getting very real, very fast, so I'm curious to see what this episode is going to bring to the table. I guess there's only one way to find out, so let's not waste any more time. Let's just get right into it.
Liz needs a new coat, King needs to be checked for fleas. Oh, you've changed, owl lady. It's worth it.
Aw, more Grom photos.
5 and 6 and 7.
Oh.
Alright, King. What's the first thing you're gonna do when you meet your dad?
And 10,000. I'm gonna move out of that closet, that's for sure.
Have you told Ida about your decision to leave?
Oh no.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not sure how she'll react.
No.
Everyone's leaving, huh? Even King.
That was in the thumbnail I saw. Whoa!
Has my magic returned?
Oh, bum ba da 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 dum ba da 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 dum ba da 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 dum ba da 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 dum ba da 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 dum bum 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 ba da 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 ba da 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 dum. Ida's Requiem. Wow, she's come a long way from crashing Albert in episode 10 last season.
And we're back live at the Emperor's Castle. In light of Scooter Crane's retirement, today's ceremony will confirm Rain Whispers as the next head of the Bard Coven.
Do I have to be on camera?
For Titan's sake, just say something.
I am honored.
Oh, this is the guy I've.
For the day of Uniby. I mean Unily. I mean. Oh no, this is going all wrong. Get me out of here!
Oh.
Just cut the feed.
Sorry, Luce.
It's okay, buddy. Hey, Ida.
Oh.
So why are you suddenly so interested in flying? Did you give up on returning to the human realm? I mean, I suppose you can stay here a little longer.
Oh no, I'm still going home.
Oh.
Come on, little buddy. You got portal info that I need. You want a carrot? Does baby like carrots?
Oh.
You're safe here.
God Maiden, Hootie, the guardian owl of Gahoot, has protected you once more. Gahoot!
Guardian Owl of Gahoot.
Hexide, Glandis, and St. Epiderm students race to win.
Oh, Saint Epiderm. So who's the principal of Glandis that I have to hate now?
We're gonna enter the competition and get King on camera to send a message to his dad.
Oh, that's great.
There's something I'd like to talk to you about first. You see, I think it's time for me to leave.
Leave the talking for later. If you want to win, there's no time for talk.
Yeah, I guess this is an important episode because Ida is kind of representing the fans' feelings because this show is eventually going to come to an end and things are likely going to change even before they do with how the story is going. So, you know, we're going to have to confront these feelings at some point, you know, like, is Luz going to leave the Boiling Isles forever? Is there going to be some kind of solution? You know, Lumity is obviously going to be a concern in that mix, but I like how they're keeping me focused on the characters that we have been attached to since the beginning. So, and I wasn't even thinking about King, but yeah, if he does find his dad, then he's probably going to leave too. You know, Ida has grown so much and gotten used to being a mom, and now her 2 kids are gonna leave. So, and yeah, that brings these feelings out of us as well. So, it's really not fun, but you know, we just, you know, you got to confront them eventually. So let's keep going.
Let's go.
I just don't want to hear him say it, you know? I was finally getting used to having people in the house, then whoosh, rugs ripped out from underneath me.
Sure, I get it. It's like every time you come in here, I think, maybe she'll pay her tab this time.
We are helping this wild witch find her place in society.
What?
No, I don't want to join a coven. Let me go.
I could have sworn that was a character we've seen as part of a coven before, but I guess I'm remembering wrong.
Back off, owl lady.
Yeah, no coven wants a powerless witch. Oh!
How's that for powerless?
Still not totally sure why they don't arrest her for all she's done in the past, but... Whoa. Oh! More people!
They say they do it in the name of unity, but what they really want is control. You know what we say to that, folks? Shove off!
Wow, a coven leader who is leading an open
Are you
rebellion.
heroes?
We are the bards against the throne, aka
Surrounded!
Aw. Yay! Ida finding new friends. Alright, you got away. She got away, everybody! Typical.
Next time you put on a performance like that, make sure you have an exit strategy.
How can we ever repay you?
Oh my gosh! Is that the fanfic girl from way back in episode 1? Oh, that is so cool. I'm glad to, I know I'm, taking a moment to pause the episode and freak out about this, but that was one of the things that I was slightly disappointed with, like, since the beginning of the series, is that the characters that were initially introduced to in that prison, it looked like they were going to be main characters and, like, at least interact with Luz on a regular basis, but then they never really did that. Like, the Tiny Nose character, who is like basically a stand-in for Dana Terrace, is like obviously she is heavily featured, but she's not like one of Luz's close friends. And then the Eye guy showed up a few times, but we never really saw her again. So it's at least cool that they are, after all this time, finally bringing her back and giving her a meaningful role in the episode. So that's just a little tangent I want to go on. I don't normally, criticize this show because it's like basically perfect, but I'll constructive criticism and praising what they're doing now. So yeah, let's keep going.
Hey, I may not have magic, but I am an agent of chaos.
I'm an agent of chaos.
we're not accepting new members.
Is that any way to treat an old friend? Rain whispers. So, the head witch of the Bard Coven likes pretending to be a rebel. Too bad they're not very good at it.
Ida, you're embarrassing me in front of my crew. It's all right, everyone. The Owl Lady is an old friend.
Nice to see you again.
Is she gonna join our group?
Actually, she's the one that inspired me to make the group.
Huh?
It was a while ago. See, you'd be a mess without me. The Emperor prioritized recruitment through force, and anyone who refused to fall in line disappeared. Well, I wasn't going to stand for that, so I took matters into my own hands. I carefully moved up the ranks, and I found people who wanted to change things.
Wow.
And that's when we formed the Bards Against the Throne, aka the Bats.
I wonder if there are other rebel groups like this in the other covens. That would be neat.
If you've got nothing to lose, we could use the help.
Oh, and as a quick side note, did I hear Ida refer to this new character as they? So, is this character gender neutral or non-binary or non-conforming? If so, that's really cool, and I apologize. I'm always really bad at remembering names when I'm introduced to a new character, but I'll be paying attention, so hopefully I'll get it next time.
You've always got Uncle Hootie's shoulder to lean on.
You don't have any shoulders.
I hope I don't go back to finding Hootie more annoying than necessary.
Stay away from me. Your emotional support.
Well, his heart is in the right place, so.
Don't worry, kids. Mama's got a plan.
Not our mom.
The first team is rounding up witches on Hexen.
All right, Ocean's 11, let's go.
And if everything goes well, I'll be guiding the escapees outside Bonesboro. Bellows has less reach outside the cities. remember the curse. It messes with my magic.
Oh, wait a minute.
Become the owl lady with your stage fright.
Alright. You asked for this.
I love this music so much. This is such beautiful animation. Yikes. So she can still do, like, dark magic.
Ha! Rain's Rhapsody. More like Ida's Requiem, am I right?
Ida's Requiem! Aw.
Ida! So glad you made it.
I would really like to.
Is Amity gonna be here? What am I saying? Luz is running around in cute forms getting cute. I can't talk.
Me? On a team with you? Running around in cute uniforms, sweating? I gotta go!
Welcome everyone to the Grand Prix!
Ooh!
Seen by everyone watching across the aisles!
Oh no.
We got a tip about another raid. I know you're busy, but...
No, it's fine. I'm on my way.
Something isn't right.
Oh no! They're masks.
That
Feels better.
So we actually get to see these coven heads now.
It's Head Witches Eberwolf and Darius.
I love their designs.
Figure out which one's the turncloak so we can leave.
Ooh. Ooh. I did not know you could do that with abomination magic, but I guess being a coven lead. Oh man, she is back in prison.
What do you think you're... Oh, you'll regret that much.
I am glad I remembered how to do that. What's the plan?
You say your curse messes with magic. I think I can make that work in our favor.
What, like kill them? Wow. Wonder if we'll see Amity doing anything like that. Creature coven, I guess. God. So we've got Luz blushing like crazy. We got Amity blushing like crazy. We got Ida. Have we gotten anyone else that I'm forgetting about?
We may not make it out ourselves, but it'll stop the Emperor, right?
Huh?
Ida, do you have kids?
They both have real families to return to.
I don't know what you're running from, but a great witch once told me something about punching fears in the face. What I'm trying to say is, don't give up so easily. We can find another way to stop Bellows, together.
Oh no, they're caught.
Rain, don't.
Go. You know I can't stand an audience.
And think how much this sucks for her. She used to be the most powerful witch on the Boiling Hours, and now she can't do anything to help someone she really cares about.
And there you have it! Loose over Ookla! For 5th place.
Wank.
Let's give a hearty applause to our
Oh.
actual...
That guy. That's an interesting twist. He's probably trying to get his dad's attention too.
Oh, I don't need a degree to figure you out.
Ida, who's even gonna watch this?
No one watches Crystal Balls anymore. It's all about streaming.
Hi, Dad. If you're out there watching this, I want to introduce myself. I like cheesy foods.
Aw.
Maybe you have, and we can compare notes. I'd love to meet you. We could do parent-kid stuff. Toss a ball, burn some... Catch me going on weird websites or something. I live with my favorite human and a cranky old witch.
Hey!
Cranky or not, she's the one who raised me, which is why I am legally changing my name to King Clawthorn. Surprise, Ida! Now we're connected for life, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Is that what you wanted to tell me this whole time?
And if you sign here, it'll be official. Ida, are you okay? Ida, if you keep doing that, I'm gonna cry.
Would you shut that off? We're supposed to be tormenting Rain, not me. Why are you like this?
Oh, come on, get away, get away. Oh, no.
I told you we didn't need help, so get that ugly thing out of my face. And tell Alador he's a hack while you're at it.
Guess I can look forward to my own petrification, huh?
No, it'd be too much of a hassle to find a replacement.
What?
The Emperor needs you alive and well for the Day of Unity. But until then, night-night.
Guys, what is this show doing to my heart? Ugh. I hate my dumb heart for making me feel things. Ugh. Like if you get that reference. Okay, guys, so that was the Owl House Season 2, Episode 7. How? Seriously, I have said this like the last 2 episodes now. Each one of these episodes just gets better and better, but in their own way. How is that possible? We are only 7 episodes in, and there are like 14 episodes in this season, and then like 3 double-length specials for season 3. How is this getting consistent? How good can it possibly get by the end if it's this much on a roll? Oh my god, wow. I don't even know where to start with this episode. I guess I'm just gonna pull it up again and go through everything one at a time. Okay, so Ida in this episode, I'm very, very glad I wore this now. It was so appropriate. But now I'm gonna need to get a shirt. If anybody makes this shirt, I need to like get it for the Bards or whatever their group was called. I'm having trouble remembering it at the moment because I loved seeing them. And Ida, God, her struggle in this episode, it's always great when a show or a movie can successfully have a character struggle that also reflects what the audience is feeling, because, you know, I kind of saw that as her representing how we feel about, you know, all the things that are going to change this season, and that, you know, the show is eventually going to end. Like, Luz will go home, King, they even, you know, highlighted the fact that I'd been thinking about is that King is going to, you know, move out with his dad, probably. So Ida, you know, for a woman who, you know, it's just a great arc for her. She was alone for so long and pushing people away, and then she, you know, has some kids, and like she is so happy and has grown so much and is so used to having them in her lives, and now they're getting ready to move on. It's just, like I said, I love that this show isn't afraid to tackle these, you know, really tough issues and just really tug at your heartstrings. And that still makes me wonder, like, how the whole Luz situation is going to be resolved. Is she, you know, just gonna really truly say goodbye to everyone and go home? Will she's like, okay, I'll go home, but I, you know, now have this way to go back and forth whenever I want? Or maybe the Day of Unity really is gonna bring everything together. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing how that's resolved, but, you know, I just can't shake that feeling that it's gonna be a sad ending. But let's keep focusing on the good stuff. My god, those music scenes were absolute perfection. I feel like I'm just using the same terminology to describe this show over and over again, but how best can I say it? That music is just beautiful. The animation was so vibrant and full of life. It just made me feel so good and happy, and I loved it so much. Whoever does the music for this show, you did an absolutely amazing job. Like, hopefully I'm going to, once this is over, I'm going to look up your name, and I'm going to put your picture right there if I I can find one, I'm at least going to put your name because you deserve major credit for this episode. And we got another great new character, Rain Whisper. I hope I'm getting that right. I at least know that Ida called them Rain, and I really liked this character, seeing their history with Ida, like their touch of romance in the past, them sharing music together, helping each other to grow. It's just very interesting seeing Rain like a character who works their way through the Coven system in order to do some good, which that does leave me slightly disappointed because that could have been something that they, carried on throughout the entire season, although the tragic ending of this episode does give us something to, else to be invested in. And I love how the writers are continuing to seamlessly work in more representation into this show. We got the Lumity kiss, and now it seems that Rain is, I hope I'm getting the terminology right, either gender neutral, non-binary, non-conforming, maybe transgender. So I'm definitely gonna have to double check, but either way, I know that is a very significant thing, and I love that the writers are continuing to do it. But yeah, I just really loved those two together. I did kind of know that was coming because I had seen, some fan art and fans talking about it. I guess maybe it's something that was in the trailer, but it was very nice getting to be surprised by either way. And yeah, just really great episode, great season for introducing new characters. And again, I really like this rebel group from the Bard Coven. I love that they brought back the fan fiction girl from episode 1. I talked a little bit about how I always wanted to see more of those characters, and I'm glad that they gave her a significant role. And it's cool to see that there is a rebel group in one coven, so maybe there are other groups like this in the other covens. Speaking of covens, we got to see more of the coven heads for abominations and I guess creatures, if I'm remembering correctly, but it was cool getting to see their personalities, and they were another really fun duo, so I hope we get to see more of that for the other coven heads as well. And again, Rain being a coven head allowed us to learn a little more about what Bellis is planning to do and the exact specifics. He is planning to do some kind of spell, which obviously we can see is bringing the human realm and the Boiling Isles together in some way, and he needs as many people to be a part of a coven system as possible because that is magic that he can directly control through the coven heads, so that makes him more and more powerful. And now that Ida is aware of it, the characters will have a clear goal that they can work to try and stop, and a method that they can go about stopping it, maybe going after the coven heads directly. And that did kind of surprise me because they left it somewhat vague, but it did seem that Ida and Rain were willing to kill those coven heads, which granted, it's not like this show hasn't included killing or the idea of killing in it, and these are coven heads who are oppressing people who won't conform to the system and are trying to do something for an emperor that is probably going to hurt a lot of people. So it's not like it, but again, just whenever I'm watching a show where kids are the primary demographic and it's on Disney, I'm naturally going to ask questions about it. I really like the side plot with Luz and King because it was, again, introduces some other nice details, getting to see a little more of the other schools. It was just fun in its own right, seeing a few new characters, and I just, again, so many great duos in this episode. I always love seeing Luz and King together. But another detail it highlights that I now realize I've really appreciated about this season is that the secondary plots are just as important as the main plots, because in Gus's episode, all the Lumity stuff was technically the B plot, but it was just as important. And again, I know it's probably a mix of them wanting to make a tighter story while also being on a bit more of a deadline because they didn't get a full-length season 3, but whatever the case, they're doing a great job. Everything feels like it's important and it carries weight. Yeah, not that I didn't love the side plots in the season 1, because as I've said before, I've come to have a new appreciation for some of the filler episodes in season 1 because it's nice to go back to and just have some fun episodes with these characters, just getting to spend time with them before all the serious stuff happens later. But it's still, this is just a really nice storytelling. And as I said, I am slightly disappointed with how things ended for the characters, but it was also, a really smart decision, and I did kind of like it as well, because on the one hand, all of them getting captured and getting sent back to the Conformatorium in Fanfic Girl's case, that sucks, and we could have seen Rain Whisper, being a double agent and then get exposed later, but again, they probably don't have as much time, and it you know, gives Ida something, a more personal stake, because now she knows that someone she really cares about is in the clutches of the Emperor, and that he's fighting for a noble cause. And it was interesting, he didn't get petrified like Kikimora put some kind of crazy spell that I guess is either just going to keep him trapped or maybe put him under some kind of mind control. So each episode is giving us something, more reasons to be invested, whether it's finding out a mystery or having a better understanding of characters, giving us a goal to work towards, and now a character to save. They're just really building up to the Day of Unity, and I am just looking forward to it. I wonder when exactly it's going to be. Is it going to be like, you know, the mid-season finale, kind of like a Gravity Falls situation? Are they going to wait until the end of season 2? Or maybe it'll even be one of the specials in season 3. Whatever the case is, they are just really building it up, which makes me so excited and so nervous. But wow, that last scene with Ida and Rain was so powerful for so many reasons. Like, the music, beautiful again, the fact that they were, you know, apparently willing to kill the Coven heads and even themselves if it was necessary. Rain realizing that Ida has kids and that this isn't what she needs, forcing her to confront her fears. Just so many powerful adult themes that, you know, just really touch me and just create such a powerful moment. And I felt so bad for Ida. Like, this is the woman who used to be the most powerful witch on the Boiling Isles, and now she's helpless to save someone that she loves and just has to run away. But it also did lead to, you know, a much better ending with her being there for Luz and King. I like that little joke about how no one watches the Globe anymore. It's all about streaming these days. That was a nice little bit of commentary. But again, even though King was the B plot of this episode, he still got a really nice scene at the end. I like the details they throw in. I liked seeing Willow. I liked seeing all the blights. I liked seeing everyone. It just always makes me happy when they get to be included at least a little bit. And apparently we saw King's dad, or maybe it's a fake out. Maybe it's like another relative or someone who just happens to look like him. Maybe they're just a member of the same species. Whatever the case, I'm willing to bet that's now going to be either the next episode or maybe the episode after that. So much to look forward to, guys. Wow. Oh, and King changed his last name to Clawthorn, so I guess they've got to update the Owl House wiki page. King Clawthorn. That's gonna take some getting used to, but wow, that was so powerful. Like, seeing Ida break down in tears and Luz joining her, and I wanted to cry too. Oh my god. It's times like this that I feel bad that I don't really cry. Like, don't get me wrong, I absolutely cry on the inside, but I just very rarely shed tears, and it makes me feel bad when I don't. Speaking of Ida's reactions, like, they're just going out of their way to make every character blush this season. Obviously, we got Luz, we got Amity, we got a little bit of Gus with that one girl in his episode, and now we've got Ida. Like, everyone is getting someone to blush over, and it's wonderful. But yeah, the episode does end on a bit of a dour note with Rain Whisper getting captured by Kikimora, who I have even more reason to dislike after last episode. And, you know, now Ida is gonna have to save them at some point, and so yeah, as always, this was another wonderful episode. So many great details, so much more to look forward to, and I absolutely cannot wait for episode 8. So with that, I'm gonna turn it over to you guys. What did you think of this episode? What were your favorite parts? What are you looking forward to now? How close do you think we are to the Day of Unity at this point? What are some of your predictions and theories going forward? Whatever it is, feel free to share your thoughts down in the comments and let me know what you think. If this is your first time on the channel, be sure to leave a like and consider subscribing. Also, be sure to check out my other videos. It really does mean a lot. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you for Owl House Season 2, Episode 8.